Hi there, hi there, hi there. I am Anabell Ariyah. I'm a multi-galactic, multi-dimensional channel and a change agent from beyond. I want to continue about what I talked before. So, when you are being triggered from a human without knowing, because we don't have to talk about it, we don't have to do anything by actually triggering someone. It's sometimes just our energetic field. We feel it also when someone is vibrating not in a very nice vibration. We want to go, absolutely. So you leave the room, the place, the person. If someone is vibrating higher, you don't leave because your higher self, who knows everything and wants the best for you, is staying. Meaning your higher self, you, the human, is staying. And feels something, feels maybe drawn to that person. And then later on, things are happening. So just trust. So one thing, for instance, could be, and that's really interesting because that started already in June. And I was holding my seminar called How to Balance Your Emotions and How to Work with Affirmation Prayer, which work. Because this speaking is very important, the thinking, the affirmations, because we are all linked with the Creator. We all learned how to create, to manifest, to dream it into being, to achieve what we want to achieve, and to move also obstacles out of our way by maybe not even seeing them, not knowing them. Interesting. I want to talk quickly about that. When we don't see an obstacle, a limitation, there is none. So we just go for it, do it, and try it. If someone tells us it doesn't work, you can't do it, we already hold back and have a certain, sometimes, response or reaction. That depends on your imprints. That depends on your taken on limitations of someone else or even belief system. I have achieved something with my daughter, which in the German school system is not possible because I did not know that it is not possible. I forgot about it because actually I knew, but I forgot about it. And I made it possible because I wasn't focusing on this and it wasn't in my way. So for me, energetically, I did something. I said, of course it's possible. So I held a very high vibration. And that is in the south of Germany, we have 3 school systems. And if you want to move from the lowest, then when we say from the first school system into the 3rd school system, you cannot do it unless you do a test. If you are intelligent enough or if you're capable enough to jump from the 1st system into the 3rd system. Well, we jumped it. My daughter jumped it from the 1st system into the 3rd system because I was not even thinking about it, that it doesn't work. So when the principal found out that she jumped, they made a mistake. Mistake don't really exist as such. Everything happens for a good reason. Okay, also the things, the obstacles, also those happen for a good reason for you to learn. So she jumped from the 1st system into the 3rd system through a mistake. So the principal said, it's not possible. My daughter said, of course it's possible. Why not? Who are you to tell me that it is not possible? She's right. She was right. She made it. So I had a really tough year, I have to say, from a mother's point of view. From a child who jumps from 1st system into the 3rd system, there's 6 years of education missing. 6 years of education of certain subjects which does not exist in the first system, and she did it. Studied for 1 year, a lot, I tell you. And yes, it was very stressful for her and me as a mother, because of course I wanted her to succeed, and she did. So I'm very proud of her because she succeeded. I just supported her and held the hope, the vibration. Yes, you can make everything possible, even though it seems impossible. You just have to think away the limitations. You have to think them away by not focusing on them. So if you do not focus on limitations, there are none. You are lighter. You just focus on succeeding. So that is one thing I wanted to talk about. And now I continue. It's quite interesting of, how we are being influenced with different vibrations, even without knowing. Yeah. So, because when we went into the school, because she changed the school system, she wanted to leave, it was for us obvious that she would be taken. Of course, I had the, Einstellung, in English? I knew she would be taken. I was only focusing on the positive outcome. And then, of course, the person who interviewed my daughter and myself for getting into the system, there was no energy of no. You see? So even by our attitude, we can influence the people around us. So you have a beautiful afternoon. I hope I can inspire you. It all depends on you if you allow limitations to be in your way. Talk to you later. Bye for now.